M0FXB, welcome to my channel. So in front of us we have the D-Star radio Icom 52 dual band, dual D-Star receive, excellent radio. Quite a big radio is probably the thing I don't like about it. If there was a smaller version of this, I would absolutely love it. It's just a bit big for portable. There you go, you can hear G0 LGF on 30 Charlie, sounding great. Now the hotspot is the DV Mega Genessis hotspot made by Carl. So you will find this on his Facebook group, or I will put a link in the description. I do absolutely love this hotspot. Now this one has got a Raspberry Pi 3B in it. He does make them with a Pi 4 if you want, and it actually has a magnetic charging cable, so I can pull this off. Now it does angle, look, I can just pull it off. I'm not going to do it now because then I'll lose everything that you're looking at. So we've got the history there. It's a touch screen hotspot, so there are functions. So let's just tap a few. You've got the history in front of you. We've got the IP address, CPU speed, charge. We've got the Pi-Star version, the frequencies written on the screen that I'm using at the moment, the TX frequency, CPU temperature, and even memory space. Because the reason this particular hotspot needs more memory space is because it actually can work on DAPNet. I'll show you that. There's a message coming now on DAPNet from the pager number 224, and I do have my own pager number. You need to register with DAPNet. Just Google DAPNet. I'll also put a link in the description, but for now let's just show you some of the functions here. So we'll tap the screen and we've got 2 planets here. Let's do world time. Look at that. Pretty good, eh? Do that again. That's very impressive, isn't it? Okay, we've got the date, the year, everything. See that? So we'll tap again. Now we'll tap this, we'll tap that one again, and we'll just do the dashboard. There's your history. It's only been on for 5 minutes, and we're starting to get history from my D-Star. Okay, go back. Now we'll go to tap DV Mega. Lots of functions here. We can update from the screen here. Update. We can upgrade. We don't have to go into the Pi-Star dashboard at all. And we can even update our, if we click this one here, update our database, our call sign database. We're not going to do that now. Next in, we can turn the brightness or the screensaver on or off. So basically the screen will go off instead of having to, you know, draw lots of power, and that's fine for when you're portable. And we've got a brightness thing here as well. Okay, leave it about here. Let's go back. Okay, now let's look at some more. Now DAPNet, like I said, you'll have to register for DAPNet. It's basically a pager system, like the old, like when a doctor gets a pager. It's that, and us hams can actually page each other via DAPNet because they've linked it. You know, there's more technology to it. To the ham radio system. You can even, I haven't tried it on a D-Star radio, but I've seen it on a DMR radio where they send a message, an SMS message on their DMR radio, and it comes through on the DAPNet system. Definitely download the app called DAPNet and then register for an account, and you'll be able to use it straight away without having to buy any of this equipment that I'm using now. But anyway, let's just tap. So we tap DAPNet, last message. And it's only been on for a while, and these are the messages coming through. I know that's all double Dutch, but you know, some messages do make sense. These are sent in this format, so they must mean something. So if I go back, we can actually send a message on the screen. Watch this, send message. Now I'm going to send it to myself, M0F. Now the reason my call sign is recognized is because I've registered with DAPNet. So 100% do that. Watch my previous videos to do that. And it's a free service. And then I'm going to put hello. Now it does take a few minutes to come through, I've noticed. Oh, Hugh, it says, enter. And then we're going to click yes to send. Now I've sent it to myself. So in theory, whilst I'm talking, that will come through. But you can see that the message has been sent. Okay, message sent to M0FXB. So what we'll do, we'll just back out now. We'll let it back out naturally, and we'll wait to see that message come through. Now let's look at the Icom 52. This is a VHF UHF DPRS, so it's not APRS, although it's a, you know, it does do similar APRS. You will show up on APRS FI, and you can include messages within your APRS or DPRS signal. So if we hold down the main button here, the radio becomes dual band. Okay, and at the moment, both parts are in DR. DR mode is a system that D-Star use or Icom use to easily package a DR channel, because it can be quite confusing with repeater 1, repeater 2 and CQ and all that. If we hold down DR like so, holding down the DR button, we come out of DR mode. So hold it down, that we're in memory mode. Okay, now if we want a single screen, hold down main. So we're now in single screen and we're not in DR mode, so we're in our memory channel. So the memories that we've stored, they're all here. See? Okay. If we want VFO mode, we just press VFO. Now there's my message there, the HEU. See it? HEU, just to show you that it does work. Go back into memory mode. It's a bit of a weak signal there. That's my analog node that I've got here at home. Let's turn on the scope. So we'll go menu, go up, scope. And we'll start to, when the stations are talking, we will get that. Just wait for someone to come back. And if we look inside the hotspot, you can see there's a fan there to cool it. There's your screen. Now the screen has got bespoke, image and programming in the Pi-Star system. You can't copy this screen. You have to get this from Carl. It's the Genessis. This is the 3.5, and they actually make a 7-inch version. Obviously the keypad, the screen is much easier to tap. Then there's your usual USB connections. There's my antenna. An acrylic case. It's a bespoke acrylic case made by DV Mega. You can't buy this case. It's made for this design. So I did see that my message came through. So let's go to history. Go DAPNet. Oh, I didn't show you that you can tap the time. See that? Pretty good. Let's go. Did I miss anything? Time, update. I think I tapped everything. Last here. Now you'll see my message at the top there. Okay, my message there. And these are coming through from the DAPNet system. RIC 216. So my call signs appeared there. Now, does that mean someone has sent me a message? Not sure, because I'm quite new to the system. Right, so the station on HubNet has gone. Let's try DR. And let's give a quick call out. G0LGF, G0LGF, M0FXB. So now you can see my information shows on the screen as I'm transmitting. We've got the time, date. It says Wi-Fi because we are connected via Wi-Fi, but you can use Ethernet because there's an Ethernet connector there. I've got a gap between the bottom. There are feet on this device. You can stand it up this way round because the antenna is here and the power is there.
V9 Delta Sierra, listening.
Right, there's V9. So let's give a call back. We screen up, the call sign is there. We can VE9, M0FXB calling you. So we're in DR mode using the DSAR system, and we're using our hotspot to connect to the internet.
M0 question mark. Go ahead. V9 Delta Sierra.
It says call sign not fine. Not sure what that means. VE9 Delta Sierra. Yeah, I thought I'd come back to you. I'm on my Icom 52 hotspot here, Southwest UK. Name's Andreas. I'm sort of talking at a distance.
Good morning or good evening.
See the flag?
It's currently 0654 over here. I'm in Moncton, New Brunswick. The name here is Tom, Tango Oscar Mike. And good morning, back to you.
So I'm in the UK and it's about 11 AM. Yeah, very good morning, Tom. Good to catch you there. The time here is coming up for 11 a.m. I'm just playing radio, drinking cups of tea. It's a drizzly day, but you're coming through clear. I'm on an Icom 52. Wonder what you're using today. Back to you, Tom, from Andreas. So how good a setup is that? I'll carry on having my chat with Tom, and then we'll catch you on air.
That's a very nice radio, Andreas. An Icom 52. A lot of them up there. I'm using the Icom 7100.
Yeah, and I've still got my 7100.
The 5100, and I have the 4100. But right now I'm using the 7100 into an open spot 3. Back to you, Andreas.
Yeah, good to catch you, Tom. And I've still got my 7100. I was using that yesterday, and I really enjoy using that radio. I've still got my 51. I had the 5100. All brilliant radios. This hotspot I'm using is a DV Mega, and it's got this amazing screen on it with all the info. I'll tell you what I did do with my open spot 4 I've got. I turned on the POCSAC part of it, which is DAPNET. I registered with DAPNET, and which is basically a pager like a doctor uses. So you just do the setup in the same way with your quick setup on your open spot, and you can actually start sending pager messages to your friends using the DAPNET system. So yeah, maybe that might interest you. Back to you, Tom. Right, bye for now while we're waffling. All the best.